Ever get the feeling there's more to, like, generosity and kindness than we usually think about?
Yeah.
Like, it could be, I don't know, even more powerful than we realize.
I think that's a feeling a lot of people have, yeah.
Well, we're diving into a text today that really digs into that idea. It's called Grace Unleashed Part 2, Freely Given, Embracing Boundless Grace. Catchy title, right?
It definitely grabs your attention, and it's not about being reckless with your money or anything like that. It's about something much deeper.
Exactly. And it gets right to the heart of what grace truly means, how it works. It's just this idea of reckless grace, and it really challenges that basic human instinct, the whole, like, I give, you give mentality.
It really flips the script on how we usually think about giving and receiving.
So help me unpack this a little. What does it actually mean in our everyday lives to practice what this text calls reckless grace?
Well, it's like, imagine this. You're being generous, not because you expect something back, not even because the person necessarily deserves it, but simply because that's what love, what grace compels you to do.
It's funny because when I think about it, it's how I try to be with my kids.
Mm.
Like when they mess up, my love for them doesn't suddenly disappear, but it feels different applying that same unconditional grace to other adults. Why is that?
That's such a great point because with adults we have all this history, these expectations, these established patterns. But the text argues that those same relationships have the potential to be radically transformed by this kind of boundless generosity.
And the text even quotes a pretty powerful line from the Bible to illustrate this. Matthew 10:8, where Jesus says, freely you have received, freely give. What's the context there?
So in Matthew, Jesus is actually talking to his disciples, sending them out to heal and share the good news. And he specifically tells them to do it without charging, without expecting anything in return.
It's almost like he's saying, look, don't get bogged down in the transactional.
Mm.
Just share this gift that you've been given.
Exactly. And I think that resonates with a lot of people because honestly, who hasn't experienced generosity, kindness, or love that was just freely given, no strings attached?
Those moments really stick with you. And that actually ties in with another key theme in Grace Unleashed, the whole idea of trusting in abundance.
It references Philippians 4.110, where it talks about God providing all our needs, but it goes beyond just money or material things. It's this deeper idea that the source of love, kindness, and support, it's not finite.
Yeah, it's like shifting from that scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. Though honestly, that can be easier said than done.
For sure, it's a practice. And that's where the text gets really practical. It lays out these 3 specific steps to actually cultivate reckless grace in our lives.
And I love that it gets concrete. So step 1, embrace reckless love. Could you give us a real-world example?
Absolutely. So imagine someone wrongs you, hurts you deeply. Reckless love is choosing to forgive them, even if they never apologize, even if you don't get that sense of closure you might crave. It's saying, my love isn't contingent on your actions.
Wow, that takes such strength, such intentionality.
It really does. And it's not easy, that's for sure. But it's in that space, in that choice, that healing and transformation can happen.
And then step 2 is practice generosity.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that it emphasizes it doesn't have to be these huge, over-the-top gestures. It's those everyday acts of kindness.
Right. Like leaving a bigger tip than usual, maybe helping someone with their groceries, or just offering a listening ear to a friend who's struggling.
Those little ripples of generosity. And, studies have shown that even small acts of giving can actually boost our own happiness and well-being. It's a win-win.
Exactly. It's amazing how that works.
And finally, step 3, engage in selfless service. This is where we're talking about volunteering, right?
Exactly. It's dedicating your time and talents to a cause greater than yourself. And not for recognition or praise, but from a pure desire to serve.
To make a difference in the lives of others. To be that reflection of love and generosity that we've received. So we've gone deep on this idea of reckless grace, explored its biblical roots, and even gotten some really practical tips for putting it into practice. But Grace Unleashed ends on this powerful, open-ended question.
What asks? Can embracing this radical kind of grace actually transform the world?
And it leaves me wondering, what would a world transformed by reckless grace actually look like?
What a beautiful question to sit with.
It really is. And I want to leave that with you, our listeners, to ponder.